Wow! Kudos' smiling face with hearts. Finally, will Klein marry her girlfriend Jennifer Arnold, the little couple? Hello friends, I am Elena. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Fans of the little couple have followed the journey of the Arnold Klein family for years. From the moment the show first aired, viewers were instantly drawn into the lives of Dr. Jennifer Arnold, her husband Bill Klein, and their children Will and Zoe. Over the years, fans have watched Will grow from a shy little boy into a confident young man with dreams, ambitions, and a heart full of love. Today, the family and their supporters are celebrating a milestone that feels both emotional and exciting. Will Klein has finally married his girlfriend. The news of Will's marriage took many by surprise, not because people doubted his capacity to love, but because time truly flies. For longtime viewers, it feels like just yesterday that Jen and Bill were traveling overseas to adopt Will, bringing him home and helping him adjust to his new life in America. Watching him thrive through the years has been one of the most touching arcs of the family's journey, and his wedding now marks the beginning of a brand new chapter. Jennifer Arnold, who has always been the proud and protective mother, has often shared how much she values her children's happiness above all else. Throughout the show, she and Bill emphasized raising their children with compassion, resilience, and independence. For Jen, watching Will walk into marriage is a deeply moving moment because she knows how far he has come and how much love and dedication she and Bill have poured into his upbringing. Fans recall how Will faced challenges during his younger years, particularly when it came to adapting to life in a new country and handling the medical complexities that came with his form of dwarfism. Yet, he never allowed obstacles to define him. With the constant support of his parents and the unconditional love of his sister Zoe, Will blossomed into someone who approaches life with optimism. His story has inspired countless viewers who saw in him a message of perseverance and hope. Now, Will's marriage feels like the reward for all those years of growth and effort. His girlfriend, now wife, has been described as someone who not only loves him for who he is but also celebrates his uniqueness. Together, they embody the kind of partnership that Jen and Bill have always modeled, a relationship built on respect, laughter, and shared dreams. Fans who have witnessed the Klein-Arnold family's journey can't help but feel immense joy at the thought of Will finding someone who makes him so happy. The wedding, according to those close to the family, was intimate, heartwarming, and filled with tender moments. Jennifer Arnold reportedly shed tears of happiness as she saw her son take his vows. Bill Klein, known for his sense of humor and emotional honesty, expressed his pride in seeing his son step into this new role as a husband. For both parents, it was an unforgettable moment, proof that their hard work, sacrifices, and love had given Will the foundation to build a beautiful future. Zoe, who has always been close to her brother, played a special role in the wedding. As Will's younger sister, she has stood by him through thick and thin, sharing childhood adventures and supporting each other through challenges. Seeing her brother married was just as emotional for her, as she couldn't help but reflect on the bond they share as siblings. Fans of the little couple took to social media to celebrate the news. Messages of congratulations poured in, with viewers expressing how proud they were of Will and how inspired they've been by his journey. Many wrote about how they had watched him grow up on screen and felt like they were witnessing a relative or family friend getting married. The sense of connection between the Klein-Arnold family and their audience has always been special, and this milestone only deepened that bond. For Jennifer Arnold, who has dedicated much of her life to balancing her medical career with raising her children, this wedding was also a reminder of time's swift passage. She has often spoken about cherishing every moment with her family, and now she gets to enjoy the reward of seeing her children step confidently into adulthood. As a mother, watching her son find love and happiness brings her a sense of fulfillment that few achievements can rival. Bill Klein, ever the doting father, has also expressed his happiness. Throughout the years, he's shown how much he treasures family above all else. His fatherly advice, witty one-liners, and protective nature have made him a beloved figure among fans. Seeing Will follow in his footsteps and embrace marriage was nothing short of gratifying for him. Couple's wedding is more than just a personal milestone. It is also symbolic of how far the family has come since their days on The Little Couple. The show introduced audiences to a family that defied stereotypes and showed that love, humor, and determination can overcome any barrier. Will's marriage is another reminder that life's most meaningful moments are built on love and connection, not limitations. As Will and his new wife begin this chapter together, fans are eager to see what the future holds. Some wonder if the couple will share glimpses of their life with the public, perhaps continuing the legacy of openness that Jen and Bill started. Others are simply content knowing that Will has found his partner and is stepping into marriage with joy. The heart of the celebration, however, lies not in public appearances or announcements but in the private, sacred bond that Will and his wife share. It is about building a life together, supporting one another, and carrying forward the values of love and resilience that his parents instilled in him. For Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein, this marriage is a moment of triumph. They have shown the world what it means to parent with grace, and now they see the fruits of their dedication reflected in their son's happiness. For fans, it is an opportunity to celebrate not just a wedding but the power of love, family, and perseverance. Bill Klein, the beloved star of TLC's The Little Couple, has. For years, Bill and Jen have shared their journey with viewers, opening up their family life, medical challenges, and adventures as parents of 2 children, Will and Zoe. From Houston to Florida, fans have watched their careers evolve and their bond grow stronger. Yet, seeing Bill casually stepping into a McDonald's is a completely different kind of story. Strips away the production lights, the dramatic narration, and the carefully edited episodes, instead showing a man simply living his life in the most normal way possible. Observers noted that Bill looked relaxed and in no hurry, wearing comfortable casual clothing as he picked up his order. There was no sign of Jen or the kids, suggesting this was a quick personal years. Many reality TV fans have wondered how much of what they see is authentic and how much is guided by production crews. Bill's solo outing proved that off-screen, he is still just himself, living his life away from the pressures of constant filming. This rare moment showed a refreshing reality. Sometimes, even reality stars simply enjoy their privacy. It's worth remembering that Bill and Jen have built their lives on balancing family, careers, and their health challenges while raising awareness about dwarfism. Both of them have faced multiple surgeries and medical complications, yet they've never allowed those obstacles to define their joy. For Jen, her demanding medical career at Boston Children's Hospital keeps her schedule packed, while Bill's focus often falls on supporting the family and managing business ventures. This balance sometimes means they each have personal time, and Bill's McDonald's run was one of those small but meaningful solo moments. Interestingly, this little outing sparked conversations among fans about how celebrities, particularly reality stars, manage their personal lives when they're not being filmed. Some fans appreciated the normalcy, while others joked about wanting to know his go-to McDonald's order. The light-hearted chatter online showed how much people enjoy connecting with stars on a personal level, not just through scripted or edited television episodes. For Bill, being spotted alone also emphasizes his independence. Though he and Jen are often seen as a team, it's important to recognize that both individuals maintain their own identities within the marriage. Bill has always been vocal about being a devoted father and husband, but he's also someone who values humor, simple joys, and everyday routines. A quick fast food stop perfectly illustrates this balance between family responsibility and individual comfort. The lack of TV cameras also brought up nostalgia for The Little Couple, which has been off the air for some time. Fans frequently wonder if the show will ever return, and seeing Bill in such a casual moment reignited discussions about how much they miss watching the family on screen. However, for Bill and Jen, privacy has become increasingly valuable. Raising children in the spotlight is not easy, and stepping away from the cameras may have been one of their best decisions to allow Will and Zoe to grow up with a sense of normalcy. That said, the public fascination with Bill and Jen continues, as they remain one of TLC's most beloved couples. Their authenticity, humor, and unwavering love for each other set them apart from many other reality stars. Bill's McDonald's run may seem trivial, but in a way, it adds to that authenticity. It shows fans that what they loved about the couple on TV, openness, humility, and relatability, still exists even when the cameras are not around. This incident also sheds light on the power of small, ordinary stories. In a world where celebrity news often focuses on drama, scandals, or glamorous lifestyles, something as simple as Bill Klein ordering fast food without fanfare can feel refreshing. It reminds fans that reality stars don't always live extraordinary lives. Sometimes their joys are as simple as a warm meal from a familiar place. For those who followed the little couple faithfully, it's also a heartwarming reflection of how Bill hasn't let fame change him. Despite the success of the show, book deals, and public appearances, he remains grounded. Whether he's spending time with his kids, supporting Jen through her career, or sneaking in a solo McDonald's trip, Bill represents a type of celebrity who is approachable and real. Of course, fans couldn't help but wonder if Jen might tease him about his choice of meal. Known for her disciplined lifestyle and demanding medical profession, Jen has often been portrayed as the more serious half of the couple, while Bill brings the comic relief. This dynamic has endeared them to viewers for years, and imagining Jen's reaction to Bill's fast food indulgence added another layer of charm to the story. In the bigger picture, Bill's McDonald's run highlights the importance of balance in life. No matter how busy, successful, or well-known someone becomes, there is always room for simple pleasures. For Bill, that moment without cameras or obligations was a small act of self-care. For fans, it was a reminder that happiness can often be found in the most ordinary places. Fans who have followed the journey of Jen and Bill for years know how much love and determination went into building their family. From the early challenges of international adoption to balancing careers, health battles, and parenting, the Klein story has always been one of resilience and unconditional love. But among all the milestones, the day Will met Zoe for the very first time stands out as one of the most emotional, touching moments ever captured. It was a day that brought fans to tears and reminded everyone why the show became such a source of inspiration. That time, Will had already captured the hearts of viewers around the world. Adopted from China, he was the couple's first child, a bubbly boy with a big personality and even bigger smile. Jen and Bill had always been open about wanting to grow their family, and their second adoption journey took them to India, where they found their daughter, Zoe. She was a little girl with bright eyes and a quiet strength, and Jen and Bill knew instantly that she was meant to be part of their lives. But as any parent who has adopted children knows, the first meeting between siblings is filled with both excitement and uncertainty. Would they connect right away? Would there be challenges in adjusting? Fans had been eagerly waiting for this chapter of the Klein story. They had seen the couple go through so many ups and downs, including Jen's battle with cancer and the stress of relocating their lives for work and family reasons. When news broke that Zoe was officially joining the family, viewers were thrilled. But what really captured everyone's emotions was the moment when little Will came face to face with the sister he had been waiting to meet. Bill and Jen, ever the thoughtful parents, made sure the introduction was handled with care. They wanted Will to feel secure and special, while also making sure Zoe felt welcomed into her new home with love and comfort. Will, who was still quite young himself, had been told he would soon have a sister, but the concept was still new to him. What happened next, however, surpassed everyone's expectations. The moment Will first saw Zoe, fans could see the curiosity in his eyes. Instead of confusion or hesitation, he showed warmth. He approached her with the openness only a child can express, and in that instant the bond between them began to form. He smiled, he giggled, and he seemed fascinated by his new sister. For Zoe, who had just arrived in a completely new environment, it was a moment of reassurance. She wasn't just joining new parents. She was also gaining a brother who already seemed eager to welcome her. The raw authenticity of this family moment is what made fans break down in tears. Reality television often thrives on drama, but the little couple consistently reminded viewers that love, connection, and family are the most powerful stories of all. As fans watched Will gently interact with Zoe, it was impossible not to feel overwhelmed with emotion. Many commented that they had never seen a sibling introduction so pure and genuine. For a child like Zoe, who had already faced challenges in her early life, this immediate acceptance was nothing short of miraculous. Jen and Bill were visibly emotional themselves. For years, they had dreamed of being parents. Standing together, watching their son and daughter connect for the first time, they were living proof that dreams do come true with patience, perseverance, and faith. Jen, with her medical background and deep empathy, had always wanted to provide a loving home for children who needed one. Bill, with his humor and unwavering support, shared the same dream. In that moment, the vision they had carried for so long became a beautiful reality. Fans later shared how deeply the moment resonated with them. Some said it reminded them of when their own children first met their siblings. Others, particularly those who had adopted, shared how meaningful it was to see their experiences reflected on national television. It wasn't just about one family, it was about the universal joy of expanding love and welcoming new life into a home. The episode became one of the most talked about in the history of the little couple. Social media lit up with messages of support and admiration. Viewers admitted they were in tears, unable to hold back their emotions as they watched Will embrace his role as a big brother. Klein's had always been known for breaking barriers and defying expectations, but this moment solidified their place as one of the most beloved families in reality television. In the years since, fans have continued to follow Will and Zoe as they grow. Their bond only deepened with time. From playful sibling adventures to moments of support during their parents' challenges, the two children have become inseparable. That very first meeting set the foundation for a lifelong connection that continues to inspire. Even today, many fans rewatch that episode to relive the tears and joy of seeing a family come together. It's worth noting how significant the Klein story is in a broader cultural context. By openly sharing their adoption journeys, they shed light on the importance of giving children from around the world loving homes. They also challenge stereotypes about what a family looks like, showing that love knows no boundaries, neither biological, cultural, nor physical. Both Will and Zoe were born in different parts of the world, but fate brought them together under the roof of parents who had the strength to fight every obstacle to build their family. As touching as the moment was, it also carried an important message. Children, no matter their background, deserve to be embraced, cherished, and celebrated. Watching Will welcome Zoe was proof that even at a young age, kids can teach adults powerful lessons about acceptance and love. He didn't see her as different, he saw her as family. For years, fans of the little couple have admired Jen's professional success as a neonatologist, her role as a devoted wife to Bill Klein, and her loving care for her two children, Will and Zoe. But many also know that behind her smile, Jen has faced significant medical challenges. Being born with a rare form of skeletal dysplasia, Jen has undergone more than 30 surgeries throughout her life, each one testing her determination but never breaking her spirit. This latest hip surgery is just another reminder of the hurdles she continues to overcome. In her recent update, Jen revealed that the recovery process has been challenging but that she is making steady progress day by day. Hip surgeries are known for being painful and requiring a long period of rehabilitation, but Jen's strength and optimism shine through her words. The selfie she shared, showing herself standing proudly with crutches, was not just a photo but a powerful symbol of perseverance. Fans immediately flooded her social media with words of encouragement, letting her know that they are cheering her on through every step of this journey. What makes Jen's updates so meaningful is her willingness to be open about the realities of recovery. She doesn't sugarcoat the experience but instead acknowledges the pain, the exhaustion, and the patience it takes to heal. At the same time, she focuses on the progress, no matter how small, celebrating each milestone as a victory. For many fans who themselves face health struggles, Jen's story resonates deeply. She has become a beacon of hope, reminding others that even when life presents challenges, resilience and determination can carry you through. Jen also expressed gratitude for the support system around her. Her husband, Bill Klein, has been by her side every step of the way, offering both practical help and emotional encouragement. The couple, who have been married since 2008, have always shown viewers what true partnership looks like. Bill has been vocal in the past about how proud he is of Jen's strength, and this recovery period is another example of how they tackle life's challenges together. Their bond continues to inspire fans who admire the way they uplift one another in both good times and difficult moments. Another key part of Jen's motivation is her children, Will and Zoe. Though still young, they have witnessed their mother face health struggles with incredible bravery. Jen often shares that her biggest hope is to stay strong and healthy for her children, and that thought gives her the drive to keep pushing through even the most difficult days. In the selfie with her crutches, Jen mentioned how determined she is to be able to keep up with her kids as she heals. This sentiment touched fans deeply, highlighting how motherhood fuels her perseverance. The medical journey Jen is on is not a new one, but each surgery brings its own set of challenges. Hip surgery in particular can be especially grueling, requiring physical therapy and long-term adjustments. Still, Jen approaches the process with the same tenacity she brings to her medical career. As a doctor herself, she understands the importance of following rehabilitation protocols and caring for her body with patience. But what truly sets her apart is her ability to balance being a patient with being a role model. By sharing her journey, she transforms a personal struggle into an. Fans have often pointed out that Jen's openness makes them feel like they are part of her extended family. She doesn't shy away from showing vulnerability, and in doing so, she builds a connection that goes beyond the television screen. This latest update with her crutches is a reminder that even public figures face difficult challenges, and it reassures her supporters that it's okay to acknowledge pain while also striving toward recovery. Social media has become the main platform where Jen keeps fans updated on her life, especially since the little couple has not been on the air in recent years. Through Instagram posts and occasional videos, Jen continues to let viewers into her world. Her followers eagerly await these updates, and her recent selfie quickly became one of the most talked about posts, sparking conversations about resilience, healing, and family support. Many fans also took the opportunity to share their own stories in response to Jen's post. Individuals who had gone through similar surgeries commented with words of encouragement and advice, creating a community of support around Jen. This interaction highlighted the power of sharing personal struggles publicly. It not only provides comfort to the person going through the challenge but also fosters solidarity among others who have walked the same path. As Jen continues her recovery, she remains focused on both her personal and professional goals. Despite the setbacks caused by surgery, she is eager to return to her work in medicine, a field where she has made a profound difference. Her dedication to her patients is unwavering, and she has often said that her own health battles give her a unique perspective and empathy for others going through medical hardships. The story of Jen's hip surgery recovery is more than just a health update. It's a testament to her character. Throughout her life, Jen has proven that adversity does not define her. Instead, it strengthens her resolve. By sharing her progress and being honest about the challenges, she turns what could be a private struggle into a source of hope for countless people who look up to her. In the coming weeks and months, fans will no doubt continue to follow Jen's updates closely, cheering for each step forward in her recovery. Whether it's learning to walk more comfortably with crutches, regaining strength through therapy, or eventually being able to move freely again, every milestone will be celebrated not just by her family but by her loyal fan base around the world. Dr. Jen Arnold's journey reminds us all of the power of resilience, love, and optimism. Even in the face of painful surgeries and long recoveries, she continues to shine as an example of what it means to live with courage. Her rare selfie with crutches is more than just an image. It is a snapshot of perseverance, a reminder that progress comes one step at a time, and a symbol of the indomitable spirit that has made her a beloved figure for so many. Took to social media with a cheerful photo that had everyone talking. What stood out most was not just their festive spirit, but the fact that all four of them were wearing sunglasses as they celebrated the holiday together. This fun and quirky twist sparked laughter, joy, and plenty of speculation among viewers, especially since many believe it may be a hint that a new season of their reality show is being filmed. Dr. Jen Arnold, who has always been admired for her resilience, optimism, and ability to juggle a demanding career with family life, looked radiant as she posed alongside Bill and the kids. The sunglasses added a playful touch to their Christmas celebration, suggesting that the Arnold Klein household isn't just about tradition, it's about creating memories in their own unique way. Fans couldn't help but comment that this unusual choice of accessories seemed almost too perfect, like something staged for cameras. That naturally fueled rumors that the family could be filming content for a new season of The Little Couple, a show that has been dearly missed since it last aired. Christmas post itself felt full of joy. Will and Zoe, who have grown up before fans' eyes, were all smiles in their sunglasses, giving off a mix of holiday cheer and cool confidence. Over the years, viewers have seen these two children blossom into confident, fun-loving individuals, guided by their parents' love and support. For fans, seeing the kids now, older and more mature, is both heartwarming and bittersweet. The sunglasses moment served as a reminder that time has passed quickly, and that the children are now forming their own holiday traditions with their family. For Bill Klein, the holiday photo is another chance to show the humorous, light-hearted side of the family dynamic. He has always been the one to inject fun into even the simplest moments, and the sunglasses Christmas seemed like something he would happily orchestrate. His witty personality pairs perfectly with Jen's warm and practical approach to life, creating the balance that has made them such beloved reality stars. Fans often say that the Klein-Arnold family embodies what it means to turn ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, and this holiday update was another example of that. Beyond the sunglasses themselves, what really struck fans was the feeling that there was something bigger behind the photo. With whispers already circulating about the possibility of the little couple returning to television, many took the Christmas update as an intentional clue. The show has been off the air for several years, leaving fans eager for any news about its return. Seeing the family together, coordinated, and in such a unique setting led many to believe that cameras could indeed be rolling. True, this would be one of the most exciting comebacks in reality TV, as viewers are still deeply invested in the family's journey. Speculation grew even stronger because of the way the photo was shared. Jen Arnold, who usually keeps her social media updates straightforward and personal, added a caption that many felt hinted at more than just a holiday celebration. While she didn't explicitly confirm filming, her words carried a tone of excitement and anticipation, leaving fans to wonder if they were reading between the lines correctly. Through all, reality TV families often drop subtle hints about filming before official announcements are made. The idea of celebrating Christmas in sunglasses itself carried symbolism. Felt like the family was saying they are ready for brightness, joy, and a fresh chapter. For Jen in particular, this message resonated deeply. Through undergoing multiple health challenges, including her recent hip surgery recovery, she has always emphasized gratitude and living life with positivity. Christmas filled with sunshine and laughter, even if symbolized through a playful prop like sunglasses, was the perfect way to reflect that outlook. Fans admired the fact that despite her challenges, Jen continues to shine, inspiring others to embrace every season of life with hope. Will and Zoe also stole the spotlight in the photo. Now growing into their preteen and teenage years, both kids showed confidence and joy that delighted longtime fans. Viewers who have followed their adoption journeys and watched them adapt into their loving family see moments like these as proof of how far they have come. The sunglasses weren't just funny accessories, they highlighted the kids' growing personalities, showing that they are confident, stylish, and ready to make their own mark. Bill and Jen's ability to keep the holidays fun while balancing family traditions is something fans always praise. In the photo, it wasn't about lavish decorations, perfectly posed backdrops, or overly staged festivities. It was about showing joy, humor, and connection. Fans said this is exactly why they fell in love with the little couple in the first place: authenticity. While other reality shows rely on drama, the Arnold Klein family has always shared their story with honesty and warmth, allowing viewers to connect with them on a personal level. The reaction online was overwhelming. Fans flooded the comment sections with messages of love, support, and excitement. Many praised the family's sense of humor, with some even joking that Christmas sunglasses should become a new tradition. Others focused on how wonderful it was to see Jen, Bill, Will, and Zoe together, looking happy and healthy after all the challenges they have faced. A large portion of comments, however, revolved around the potential of a new season. Fans openly expressed how much they missed the show, saying they would be thrilled to see the family back on their screens, especially as the children continue to grow and embark on new adventures. When it comes to The Little Couple, one of the most popular TLC reality shows, the spotlight often shines brightest on Dr. Jen Arnold. Fans know her as the highly accomplished neonatologist, a specialist who cares for premature and critically ill newborns. Her career has been both inspiring and groundbreaking, especially as she balances her professional duties with the challenges of living with skeletal dysplasia. Viewers have followed Jen's journey in hospitals, medical conferences, and her dedication to patients, and it is no secret that she is deeply respected in her field. But while the public knows a lot about Jen's work, many have often asked, what about her husband, Bill Klein? What does Bill do, and how has he built his own professional and personal identity outside of the show? Bill Klein is not just the supportive husband fans see on television. He is a man with a diverse career background, entrepreneurial drive, and a unique story of resilience. Born with the same rare condition of skeletal dysplasia as Jen, Bill grew up in Port Jefferson on Long Island, New York. Like Jen, he faced countless surgeries and physical challenges as a child, but he also developed a strong sense of humor, wit, and perseverance that would later serve him well both in his career and family life. Unlike Jen, who always knew she wanted to pursue medicine, Bill's path was less straightforward but equally interesting. After completing his education, Bill ventured into several career paths. He first built a professional life in sales, business consulting, and communications. For years, he worked with companies developing strategies in medical and technology industries. This gave him a wealth of experience and taught him how to navigate competitive corporate environments. Later, he took those skills and channeled them into becoming a full-fledged entrepreneur, running his own businesses and consulting for others. His ability to connect with people, think creatively, and analyze business challenges allowed him to build a reputation as more than just a reality TV personality. Perhaps one of Bill's most well-known ventures is Rocky and Maggie's, the pet store he opened in Houston, Texas during the time he and Jen lived there. The store, named after the couple's beloved dogs, became more than just a pet supply shop. It was a community-driven business that reflected Bill's love for animals and his desire to create a welcoming space for pet owners. Fans of the little couple will remember that the store wasn't just a backdrop on the show, it was a genuine labor of love for Bill, combining his business sense with his personal passion. He put energy into making it not only a retail space but also a hub for events, training, and connections among pet enthusiasts. Beyond entrepreneurship, Bill is also an author. Alongside Jen, he co-wrote Life is Short, no pun intended, a memoir that delves into their personal journeys, struggles, and triumphs. The book gave fans deeper insight into Bill's personality, his challenges growing up, his sense of humor, and his perspective on life. Readers quickly discovered that while Jen may be the doctor in the family, Bill has his own wisdom and motivational outlook that has helped them both navigate life's ups and downs. The memoir highlighted the balance between their careers, their struggles with health, their journey to parenthood, and the unshakable partnership they have built over the years. Bill's career also includes motivational speaking and consulting. He has appeared at events, sharing his story and inspiring others with his message of perseverance and positivity. Living with skeletal dysplasia and undergoing numerous medical procedures could have discouraged him, but instead, Bill chose to embrace life with optimism. His speeches often center on overcoming obstacles, adapting to challenges, and not letting limitations define one's future. This role as a speaker has allowed him to impact lives far beyond the reach of reality television. Of course, Bill's most important role is not tied to business or public appearances. It is his role as husband and father. Fans of the little couple have adored watching Bill and Jen grow their family, especially through the adoptions of their two children, Will and Zoe. Bill has always been portrayed as a hands-on, playful, and devoted father. His sense of humor often shines in his parenting style, creating light-hearted and fun moments for the kids while also teaching them resilience and love. He and Jen have navigated the challenges of raising children who were adopted internationally, supporting them through medical needs, and building a family grounded in acceptance and understanding. While Jen's medical career is often highlighted, Bill has shown that his role in the family is equally important, even if it is different. Where Jen brings her expertise in medicine, Bill brings business savvy, creativity, and humor. Together, they make a strong team, and it is clear that each has carved out a career that reflects their passions. Bill's story proves that he is more than just the husband of a doctor. He is an entrepreneur, author, speaker, and family man whose contributions stand on their own. Another aspect fans admire about Bill is his resilience in the face of health challenges. Like Jen, he has endured numerous surgeries throughout his life. Despite that, he has always projected strength and positivity, often joking about his condition rather than letting it define him. This resilience is part of what makes him so relatable and beloved among fans. People see in Bill someone who doesn't shy away from difficulties but instead embraces life fully. Bill has also used his platform to raise awareness about dwarfism and the challenges that people with skeletal dysplasia face. While he does not practice medicine like Jen, his advocacy has played an important role in breaking down stereotypes and promoting inclusivity. Through interviews, public appearances, and the show itself, he has been able to highlight that people with dwarfism are capable of achieving anything, from medicine to business to family life. His contributions to this cause have been subtle yet powerful, as representation matters greatly for viewers who may be experiencing similar challenges. The heart of Bill's story is his partnership with Jen. The two met through a dating service, and their love story has been one of mutual respect and admiration. Their relationship demonstrates how two people with similar challenges can build a beautiful life together while pursuing very different careers. Bill has always spoken about his pride in Jen's accomplishments, while Jen has often highlighted Bill's creativity, determination, and support. Their marriage is built on a balance of careers, personalities, and shared values, making them one of reality television's most admired couples. In the end, while everyone knows that Dr. Jen Arnold is a neonatologist who saves the tiniest and most fragile lives, her husband Bill is equally remarkable in his own way. He may not wear a white coat or work in a hospital, but his journey from corporate America to entrepreneurship, from pet store owner to motivational speaker, and from reality star to devoted father speaks volumes about his character. Bill Klein is not just the husband of a famous doctor. He is a man who has built his own legacy of perseverance, laughter, business success, and unconditional love for his family.